I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case. Me, I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person. I don't. My name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name. So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
We got an extremely intense court hearing today. This sovereign citizen attempts to run the same old routine, insisting the court has no power over him. But it's obvious this guy has absolutely no clue what he's talking about. If you're going to challenge a judge, at least bother to do some research. Watching him try to outplay someone who literally makes legal rulings for a living is painfully funny. So let's jump right in and watch this sovereign citizen completely embarrass himself. And if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like and subscribe.
Morning. 14B District Court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else. So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron.
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person, the living man.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle. So,
No problem.
Recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron, the second, you said, and also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person. I don't. Yeah, I don't. My name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor.
Okay, I'm going to.
How many crayons did this guy chew on before walking into this court hearing? If you're going to try pulling this sovereign citizen routine, at least have some clue what you're talking about. Watching him ramble on about jurisdiction and all this nonsense punctuation stuff makes you wonder if he's ever opened a law book in his entire life. I mean, you can't just invent laws to support your argument, buddy. And the judge is clearly not buying any of it. You could even see her kind of laugh when this guy was tripping over his own words. You can tell she thinks this guy is a complete fool. And just wait until you hear what the judge says at the end. This one is absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
I don't have no. Sorry, I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all. Period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening that charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is
Not
accused me of
having a
not
license.
having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But we are not
This
going to
guy
get in.
basically just snitched on himself. The charge against him was driving without a license. And then he keeps burying himself even deeper by admitting he hasn't had a license for 2 years and claiming he wasn't driving, he was traveling. Like, come on, man. You're literally handing them all the evidence they need. But here's the thing. If you get caught driving without a license, you probably shouldn't keep insisting that you weren't driving at all, because that just makes you look even more guilty. And I'm pretty sure you all understand that because it's common sense. But these sovereign citizens are honestly some of the lowest IQ individuals on the planet right now. And seriously, does anyone even know how much a driver's license costs? It's really not that expensive. And if people just followed basic laws and functioned in society, they'd avoid so much stress and jail time. I mean, this guy's been respectful so far, but I don't know, he might just be a little low on the IQ scale. What do you guys think about him so far? He's definitely more respectful than most sovereign citizens, but he's not exactly the smartest. So let's jump back in.
For now, you are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So,
At this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity? I don't. Yeah.
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded in with, excuse me, sorry, the documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case. That's I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records, not
So
good enough?
whatever documentation you have,
Mm-hmm.
bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So, and again, that court date, June 26th? Okay, will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction, though, correct?
Yes.
How? From
No.
my understanding, that
And
has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
you are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
So I need to be there under threat.
I absolutely love the way this judge handled the sovereign citizen. She did let him talk a bit too much, in my opinion, but she did a great job keeping control of the courtroom. I mean, she clearly wasn't putting up with any of his nonsense and cut him off whenever it was necessary, even throwing in a few sharp responses to mess with him a little. Honestly, we need more judges like her. People who can deal with these idiots using a mix of patience and a whole lot of sass. You could tell she wasn't intimidated at all, and that's exactly what you need when dealing with someone who thinks they could just toss around legal jargon they don't even understand. And as for the whole Zoom court situation, do you guys like it, or do you think it's kind of ridiculous? I don't know about you, but I think Zoom court hearings are a joke, especially when a sovereign citizen is trying to argue their case over the internet. It's like trying to have a serious conversation with someone wearing a clown nose. It usually just doesn't work. Most of the time during Zoom court hearings, they just talk over the judge and everything gets completely derailed. And it usually feels like the judge has way less authority over Zoom, making the whole thing seem far less serious than an in-person hearing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and definitely let me know what you thought about this court hearing. Take care, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.